At Grand Prince Ian's residence, the scene begins on a peaceful afternoon after every threat has been swept away. Hui-ju and Secretary Do are in the conference room, brainstorming the next business item. Hui-ju, still the work-obsessed career woman she has always been, reviews the documents with sharp eyes. This is driving me crazy. How can I not think of anything? She presses a hand to her head, frustrated. It feels even worse these days. Why won't my brain work? My stomach doesn't feel good either, and my head hurts. Secretary Do carefully throws out a bold suggestion. Now that you've become the face of the royal family, how about preparing a business related to baby products for the future? I don't think there's anything better for the royal image. Then Secretary Do adds bluntly, and if you're sick, either go to the hospital or take some medicine. If you just keep grumbling, you'll only feel worse. Hui-ju shudders and looks at Secretary Do. Secretary Do, why would we do something like that at a time like this? Do you know how much work I have piled up right now? I haven't even fully opened the wallets of the adults yet, and you want me to start a baby business? Secretary Do answers calmly. The ones buying baby products are the parents. How would babies buy them? Please think a little, CEO. Hui-ju gives a small smile. You're right. I was a bit short-sighted. This is exactly why things only run properly when Secretary Do is around. Hui-ju laughs heartily, and Secretary Do shakes her head as she watches her. Just then, Choi-hyun visits Hui-ju's office. He walks in with a bright laugh. Are you too busy? On my way here, the strawberries looked so fresh and delicious that I bought some. It's not because I wanted to see Do Haijong. He pauses, then admits it. Actually, that is true. I came for both reasons. That's all right, isn't it? Everyone, please have some. The moment Choi-hyun places the strawberries on the table, Hui-ju suddenly covers her mouth and starts retching. Choi-hyun and Secretary Do look back and forth at each other in shock. Hui-ju herself is startled, her eyes widening. When another wave of nausea rises, she rushes to the restroom. Left behind, Choi-hyun and Secretary Do exchange looks filled with suspicion, then break into knowing smiles. Choi-hyun says, I think something has happened that will make us smile until our mouths split open. The situation I'm imagining is right, isn't it? Secretary Do answers, I think so. I've never seen the CEO retch while eating anything. There's nothing she can't eat. She eats everything well. But the moment she smelled the strawberries, she ran to the restroom. I think this is 100% it. The two of them looked toward the direction where Hui-ju disappeared. A little later, Hui-ju receives an examination at the palace infirmary, while Grand Prince Ian stays anxiously by her side. When the doctor confirms that she is definitely pregnant, a radiant smile spreads across Grand Prince Ian's face, as if he has gained the whole world. Ian tightly holds Hui-ju's hand and speaks in an overwhelmed voice. Congratulations on your pregnancy, my junior. As expected, there's nothing you can't do. Then what should I prepare first? I'm so overwhelmed right now that I don't know what I should do. Hui-ju looks happy, but also worried. I'm really happy, but this is the time when I should be working hard. What should I do? I know I shouldn't worry already, but I can't help being worried. Ian gently strokes Hui-ju's belly and adds playfully, I think the baby will feel sad if the baby hears that. I didn't say anything, baby. Startled, Hui-ju quickly covers her belly with both hands. Baby, you didn't hear that, right? Pretend you didn't hear anything. Afterward, the two look at each other and burst into happy laughter. A little later, an unexpected guest comes to Hui-ju's quarters, the Queen Dowager. Unlike the past, when she had always been wary of Hui-ju, the Queen Dowager's eyes are now filled with warmth. The Queen Dowager smiles broadly and says, I heard the news of your pregnancy. Truly, congratulations. This is the greatest blessing for the royal family. The Queen Dowager gives Hui-ju healthy medicinal ingredients and baby clothes, sincerely offering her congratulations. Hui-ju bows her head and thanks her. Thank you, Your Highness. Honestly, I never imagined becoming a parent, so I'm scared. Please teach me a lot. I really don't know anything. The Queen Dowager warmly takes Song Hui-ju's hand and answers. I will teach you everything, so if anything is difficult, come to me anytime. Aren't we truly one family now? A warm conversation continues between the two, who have moved past conflict and become connected through the child. By the way, how is the Prime Minister these days? I called him to tell him about the pregnancy, but he didn't answer. The Queen Dowager sighs and says, I'm not sure either. I don't know where he is or what he's doing. It's hard for me to see him too. His heart must still be heavy. Should I call him again? Song Hui-ju shakes her head. No, it's all right, Your Highness. When he sees the missed call later, he'll call back. My brother probably needs time to sort out his feelings too. I wish I could help him at a time like this, but it makes my heart uncomfortable. The Queen Dowager smiles. You must not let your heart feel uncomfortable now. The baby knows everything. Keep your heart at ease and let go of all your worries and concerns. If you need anything, tell the Grand Prince or tell me. Song Hui-ju smiles brightly. Yes, thank you. Your Highness, you're truly reassuring. The Queen Dowager also smiles back. That night, Ian and Song Hui-ju lie side by side in bed, talking softly. Song Hui-ju rests in Ian's arms and asks in a low voice, Do you think I can really become a good mother? I'm scared, wondering if I'll be able to do it as well as I do business. It's different from business. I know indirectly how difficult it is to raise a child, and that makes me even more afraid. Ian brushes back Song Hui-ju's hair and answers with certainty. You will become a stronger and wiser mother than anyone else in the world. And I will stay by your side and become the most reliable father in the world. You know I keep every promise I make, right? So don't worry, Hui-ju. Song Hui-ju smiles softly. The palace is really full of reliable people. The Queen Dowager came earlier. When I told her I didn't know anything, she told me to ask her everything and said she would teach me everything. She was completely reassuring. Since she is someone who has raised a child before, I think I'll be able to receive a lot of help from her. Ian smiles and says, It's nice to see you getting close to my sister-in-law. Originally, she was closer to me, but now I feel like you stole her from me. It's good that you two are close, but both of you have to be closer to me. Especially you, Song Hui-ju. You have to be even closer to me. Understood? Song Hui-ju glares at Ian. Are you jealous right now? Are you jealous of the relationship between the Queen Dowager and me? I'm going to make everyone love me. Ian laughs and pulls Song Hui-ju into his arms. How could anyone not love you? You're lovable even when you're doing nothing, so don't try too hard. Song Hui-ju nods. Afterward, the two imagine a future where they walk through the palace garden with their child and watch their nephew Ayun run and play with them. They smile happily, feeling each other's heartbeat. The scene ends with the image of a family completed not by contract anymore, but by true love.